Hi, this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast, where CEOs, COOs, and business owners share strategies for better success. This is 6 questions in 9 minutes because the best strategies are concise business advice. And so we're going to get right to our guest today with question number 1. In a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, hi Keith. Thanks for inviting me to be on with you today. And my name is Jessica Krause. I am the owner of New Lyfe Accounting, and that is Life with a Y. We specialize in the construction industry and work with those business owners to help educate and guide them to reach their financial goals. So we're more than bookkeepers or tax preparers. We're really that strategic financial partner within the construction industry.
And trying to give them a new life, a better life, right?
Yes.
Well, it's great having you on. We appreciate you being here. And so question number 2, what's the best thing about being a business leader?
So I think the best thing about being a leader is the impact that you can have on other people's lives. So I not only started New Lyfe Accounting to provide that new life for my clients, but also for our team. And we work 100% remotely with clients all over the country. So we're able to provide that flexibility for people that maybe other businesses aren't able to provide. So that allows our team to take care of their kids when they're sick, go on field trips, take older parents to the doctor's office, work different hours, and just have some more of that flexibility in their lives and not have so much guilt between having to choose between their family life and their career.
Those are hard decisions to make sometimes for people, yes. Yeah. So, well, that kind of probably goes into question number 3. I hear from other leaders that a lot of times their people strategy in their business is more complicated, difficult than the business strategy of running their business. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so I would definitely agree with that. I think working with people is always going to be challenging, but it can also be the most rewarding part of the business. So every person is unique. You know, they're driven by different things. They have different levels of emotional intelligence. They learn differently. They have different backgrounds and values. And as a leader, you have to be able to work with all different people and adapt quickly to change. We have multiple generations in the workforce right now. So being able to work with all of those different generations and the different values that those employees can bring to your business is going to help you be more successful.
It definitely makes it a little more complicated. You have to take a lot of things into consideration with the different generations and everything. So
definitely.
Well, good. So question number 4, what strategy would you like to share with other business leaders today?
So the strategy that I want to share has probably helped me the most in my business, and is something I've had to be reminded of several times over the past 3.5, almost 4 years in this business. But you must first plan what you want in your personal life before you can plan for what you want in your business. So, for example, you leave your 8 to 5 gig or 8 to 8 gig to start your own company, to have more flexibility, to have more time with your family. But then you make outrageous goals, because that's what we do as entrepreneurs. And you're driven by your clients' needs and demands, by revenue growth, sales, profits, and you find yourself working more than you probably ever did for someone else, and maybe not even making what you were making before you left your job. So when you're the business owner, you are passionate about what you do. You hopefully, or you wouldn't be doing it. You tend to care for your work more than anyone else could possibly understand. You pour everything into your business to be successful. And many times it's hard to know when to rest, when to tell yourself it's okay to take a break or just breathe. So I have found it most helpful, to first start as we are doing strategic planning, which we're talking in December. You might be listening at another time, but right now it's December. So we're doing our planning for 2021. So I find it valuable to first start with, what do I want from my family and my personal life before I start talking about my goals for my business? So for us, which could look very different for many people, we have 4 kiddos, 16, 6, 4, and 2, and we are expecting number 5. So I love my career and very passionate about my work, but I also like being a mom. And so for me, I want to be able to take time off without stressing about when they're sick, go on field trips when they have them again. Don't want to miss any volleyball games or sporting activities, pick them up from school, eat dinner together, be able to travel with and without the kids. And I also know for me, my health is really important. So making sure, especially now while pregnant, getting enough sleep, getting my workouts in every day, because I need to take care of me before I can take care of anybody else. And then from there, at that point, I can set those business goals based on what I'm able to accomplish with the flexibilities that I've built in. And knowing that out of 5 kids, someone's going to be sick. With COVID, we've had many days being home. I know how many days I attempt to plan to be out of the office. And then I can determine what can I accomplish for my business during that time that I now have. So every day is not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I find it freeing to, like, when I start to get overwhelmed, when I start to be working too hard and pushing myself really hard in my business, like remembering what those priorities are. And it's just something to strive for. And by taking this approach, I'm able to focus on the business during those business times, know that my hours are limited, and I must be maximizing those days so that I can reach those professional goals. And it also makes work more enjoyable. It's something that I look forward to coming to. It isn't something that I'm resenting. It isn't something that's taking away time from what I care about most, which is my family, but something that is adding to it. It is providing more for what I care about, which is my family. So have your business work for you, not you work for your business. So set up what you want most in your life first, how you want to live that life personally, then set up how you want your business to operate.
Very nicely put. And first of all, congratulations on the pregnancy and the new child.
Thank
That'll
you.
be awesome. But,
Thank you.
the other thing that I was thinking is what you said really makes sense as far as you really have to be proactive and build your business so that it can support you. And that does take being
Right.
proactive to build it that way. And, just a quick little example, I have a client that he has timeshares, and so they go on 3 to 4 vacations every year. And so the first thing he does in planning out the year is he plans his vacation, and then his business is planned around the vacation so that, he really can enjoy that time off with his family, and that's his top priority. And then his business is built around that. So
yeah, and then you're able to enjoy when you come back and know that, you had that time and you can really focus on the business.
right. All right. So question number 5, what other successful business owners, CEOs like yourself, would you like to maybe acknowledge, do a shout out to, and you think might be good on the podcast?
Yeah, the leader that comes to my mind is Brittany Dixon with Brittany & Co. She works with multiple businesses to help create and improve systems and automations within the business. And I've really enjoyed working with her, and I think she would be a great fit.
Well, great. We'll have to reach out to her and see if she's available. So kind of a last final fun question in the last minute or so that we have. Question number 6. Tell me about one of your favorite past bosses.
Yeah, so my favorite past boss, her name is Kathy Roberts, and I had just graduated from high school, had a baby. I was a teen mom going into college and decided to apply for a teller position at a bank. I was young, stubborn, strong-willed, determined, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure it was a bit of a challenge for her, but she taught me so much in that time that I was with her about being professional, being a leader, sales, business, about being a mom and how to overcome your challenges. And she was more than just a boss, but it's been 15 years since I have worked with her, but in every position that I've in, I was actually in a leadership position really young as well. and I strive to be the leader that she was. She was kind, fun, but respectable and professional. And I've had many bosses over the years, and none of them would compare to her.
Well, she obviously saw something very special in you and saw the potential in you. So that's a great story. Thank you so much for sharing that. It has been great
Yeah.
having you on today. We're about out of time, but real quickly, can you tell people how they can get a hold of you or connect with you?
Yeah, so we are New Life Accounting, NEWLYFE, and our website is www.newlifekc.com. We are active on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. So, and my name is Jessica Krause, so you can reach out to us that way.
Great. Again, appreciate you so much for being on. And this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast. And for more insights and ideas, you can follow us at Weaver Business Coaching. You can find us on LinkedIn. And of course, you can listen to us on your favorite podcast platform. And we wish you the best success.
Thanks, Keith.